around there?
Okay, so I was fighting for my life all summer last year. Like literally, I went through this period of like having to take care of some elders in my family.
Yeah, you told me about.
Yeah, I told you about that. And that was tough. Like I was in and out of like chemo hospitals, like helping lift up a 65-year-old man that like couldn't walk. Like I was loading a wheelchair into the car, taking it out, giving him his insulin injections, like changing his diaper, like doing things that I would have never imagined myself doing.
Yeah.
And in that space, like I did it every single day, like for a very, very long time until about December when I decided that like, all right, I'm done with this and this is not good for like my mental well-being. But I felt like I had that like un compromiso. I had a compromiso with my mom and like these older folks. Like, you know, whatever God wanted me to do in that moment is what I had to do. And what I was teaching myself or like what I came around at the end was like, there is an anointment connected to like the assignment.
There is an anointment connected to the assignment.
I found myself in December, like I thought this man was gonna die. Like I literally the viejo. I thought the viejo was gonna die. I literally was in the hospital. Like I would sneak into the hospital past visiting hours. I would stay with him. I would sing like Christian songs to him, like while he was laying in bed, eyes rolled back, like infection taking over his body, like. And I found myself like the nurses would come in and they're like, "Oh, are you okay?" And I'm just like, "I think he's gonna die tonight. I think he's gonna die tonight. I think he's gonna die tonight." And I found myself in that position, and I was like, "This is so scary." Like, and one thing he just told me, like, and it stuck with me, and he's still alive because God is just God be working. God be working. But he told me, he's like, remember to always talk to your brother about God. Like he literally just told me that. Like when like he was in and out of his hallucinations because I started then researching. Yeah.
That's intense. It wasn't just an effect. He was hallucinating delirious.
Yes. Yes. He's like, there's a person over there in the corner. There's a person in the corner. Or like, oh, my sister's coming. He hadn't seen his sister in years and years and years. So like he was in and out. And when people are on like the brink of dying, that's what happens to them. Like they get this like certain rattle breathing. They go into hallucinations. They start seeing things. They start, you know, a lot of people like start mentioning like faith and God. And he just said that to me. He's like, remember to always talk to your brother about God. My brother is very logical, like it's A or B. And he's never been one to be like God, like, you know. And I have been like demonstrating it in my...
Yeah. I mean, even before being, you know, even before this position you're in now, I feel like you've always been a very like spiritual-esque individual.
Yes. I feel like...
How to pivot. You know what I mean? What's that pivot been like?
Pivot has definitely looked like rest, right? And the reason why I mentioned it earlier is because that period that I went through taking care of this gentleman, I haven't recovered from it, I feel.
You know, I mean, putting it into perspective, if that ended in December, that was 8 months ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 8 months... For some can be a long time, but you know, depending on what you went through, you know what I mean? You might need a couple more years.
You feel me? Like I did questionable things that I never would have imagined myself doing. And I mean like things like having to take care of someone like it's like a baby, like, you know, and like putting off my life and putting off my business at times and putting off like my whole social being to be there for someone and to like do this command.
It's like being a parent for real.
Being a parent for real.
You can't go out with your friends no more. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta you know what it is for someone not to be able to go to bed because you have to give them medication. Because if they don't get that medication, they die.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I had to live with that on top of my head. And like that strain is crazy, dog.
Ooh-wee. No, having someone's life in your hand is like...
I have someone's life in my hands every day. Like, if I don't clean your urine, if I don't clean your butt, like, you're gonna get an infection. If I don't give you water for you to drink it, like, even how much water you drink is in my hands, because you're in a wheelchair. You can't get up to get yourself water. You can't get yourself out of the bed that you sleep in until I get there. And it's like, if you had an accident all night, you're laying in your accident all night. And so it was so humbling, but it was so exhausting. And I feel like this year, like after the store closed, I just been resting, and everybody been asking me, yo, where you been at? Bro, I just been in my house. Like, I just been in my house, or I go on a bike ride, or I go outside. But like, of like doing things and going out, I haven't been doing none of that, because like, I'm just tired. And like, that has definitely affected my creative life. And I still try to like push, and I still, you know, I have a brand that has to live. And it's like, if I'm not pouring into it, then it's not going to live.
The money's not coming in by itself.
It's not going to come in by itself,
money's not just going to walk into your bank account.
If you're trying to pay for Daniel to go back to school, like and subscribe.
Help the youth.
Yes, I'm the youth.
Got me writing all the time, hoping over time I can heal myself. Now over time I just hurt myself, so I just... Oh my Lord, can you